Hey there people, you probably already heard about the demonetizing wave which has been hitting all the channels lately. Some of my videos got demonetized as well. It's clearly an automated procedure. There is a very noticeable pattern. For example, videos with horny or sexy in the title get automatically flagged as sexual content, even if it has nothing to do with the actual video. And the worst thing is, you can't even request a check if the video hasn't received at least 1000 views in the last 7 days. That means the smaller, less known channels will be obliterated. I don't really care about all this, because my channel doesn't make any money anyway. Considering the amount of working hours I invest in it, the 2 cents I might earn through monetizing are a complete joke anyway. Nevertheless, I sent a very polite feedback note to YouTube. I bet they get a flood of those. They wanted to save money and decided to use a filtering system instead of people with actual brains. Well, let's see how this works out for you, YouTube. But anyway, you came here for mods, and this is exactly what you will get. Let's see some intro. As a warm-up, we shall start with a little retexture mod this time. Actually been a while since I featured a plain retexture. DEVIANTKALED'S Nord Ship Texture Replacers by DEVIANTKALED. Those are some 2K textures for the vanilla ships. Boats have never looked so realistic, claims the author. Well, let's see. Yes, it's a somewhat darker texture. Looks detailed, but is it truly realistic? Well, I'm just fooling around. It does look quite decent. I actually reviewed a very similar mod back in episode 12 of my special edition reviews, also with the idea to make woods darker and weathered looking. The cool thing is, those textures are also used on interior parts of the ships, so it definitely improves the atmosphere, especially inside those huge shipwrecks you can find at the coast. So yes, it sure does add to realism. Someone earned a cookie. Look at this, we have a new hair mod. You don't see them often nowadays. KijikoHairCC by Chitama. Those are some hairstyles converted from Sims 4, or a mod from Sims 4. The description is a machine translation, so I'm not too sure. I do, however, recognize some of those hairstyles from other mods. Only there is a difference. The hairs in this mod seem to have an increased polygon count and look incredibly smooth. There is also absolutely no clipping on any hairstyle. I have to say I'm quite impressed. As usual, there are much more female hairs than male hairs in this one. 9 for males and 18 for females, to be precise. Some of those female cuts would easily suit a male though. You know, males with fabulous long white hair. That's just the thing. There's nothing wrong with that. A fair warning, don't get too hyped up or you will be disappointed just like I was. Not the Immersive Bees by Power of 3. This mod follows a really logical concept. There are beehives in Skyrim, so when you loot them or shoot them down, did you know it's actually possible to shoot them down? Because I didn't. So when you do this, there should be angry bees coming out to kick your ass. Sounds great. But shit, I just couldn't get it to work. I tried everything. I tried shooting them down, I tried looting them, I made sure it was an inhabited one, I tried using different weapons and spells, I even tried spawning my own hives with the console. I also tried moving the mod around in the load order, even though I don't have any mods which affect beehives or bees, so I have no idea why it doesn't work. The best thing I could accomplish was finding the bee effects in the console and applying it manually to my character. See? My life is being slowly drained. Is this enough? Well, fuck. This is simply unbelievable. Nothing special in terms of followers this week, so we do this again. Kibble, healer standalone follower or non-healer by Sleepy Tiger Eyes. She can be found in the warrants of markers. She also has some good weapons, like the Daedric Dagger, but is only wearing rags. So you will probably want to give her some nice outfit. In combat she uses a sword and shields fighting style and a bow for ranged targets. She is also supposed to use dual wields and shouts, and you can get her as a healer or non-healer version. But here comes a totally different follower, Final Fantasy X Lulu, another port by user 619. Yep, that's Lulu from Final Fantasy X, alright. Looks like a pretty crappy port, however. The hair is a bit buggy and the mouse doesn't move during conversation. But I think you already know why I invited this one to our party. It's time for another death battle in Ikari's arena. The competitors always have to battle just the way they came. So we have Kibble in Hags. Let's hope Lulu remembers how to fight, unlike her predecessor Idea. My bet is on the Hags. And it starts! Damn it, looks like the Final Fantasy one came unprepared again. What is this? We have a surrender again? No, it was a trick to deceive the enemy. Yeah, that's technically a ring out. But let's continue the fight. Next time I'll rise the bridges. And we have a winner! Kibble's victory. Looks like the Nexus wins today. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready, because it's time to cook. No, not like that. I have something much better for you. Mini Oven by Nanako52. You heard right, friends. A custom-built, high-end, easy-to-use, certified Dwemer cooking device. Simply use it as a scroll to place it down. Just look at it. What a beauty. Scholars agree, at least 10 times as efficient as a regular oven. It can be packed up into your inventory in no time. Simply hit it with a power attack. The bad thing about it is, it can be used whenever you like, wherever you like. Want to have dinner at the throat of the world together with Paternax? Not a problem for the mini oven. And did you know Paternax is a really good cook? And you can be too with the mini oven. Order your very own mini oven now. Soul gems not included. And it looks like next comes the monster part. Water Hags by Mihail Romanov. Well, this is without a question a monster from Witcher 3. Those things actually look really creepy up close. Or maybe I should say, damn you ugly. Also, look at the attention to detail. So many decorational items. They turned into real hoarders as they came to Skyrim. Well, that's what the game is about anyway. So, in terms of combat, they are actually not that tough. They only use normal melee attacks, no shit throwing like in Witcher 3. So, people, have you made bets on how many monster mods this time? Well, here is the second. Verminous Fabricants. Holy shit, what the hell are those things? Looks like some heavily dwemerized raptors. They are also supposed to be creatures which inhabit the famous Clockwork City. I guess you can find all kinds of freaky stuff in that city. Unfortunately, you can't ride on them, like on the terror birds. But looking at those spikes, I doubt it will be comfortable anyway. And fighting those things? Holy hell, this looks like some sick horror parody of a dinosaur movie. Okay, fine, a parody of Jurassic Park. They seem to have a chance of summoning an additional raptor in combat. They also drop those elixirs. And if you want to have your own freaky dino as a summon, it's possible too. You can find a staff to summon those things. And here comes the third mod. Just kidding, there are only 2 this week. Okay, the weapon mod's next. And here is a name we have not seen for a while. Dunmeri Leaf Swords by Billy Rowe. What can I say, friends? What can I say? Another incredibly beautiful work of art. Am I overdoing it? There are a total of 4 swords included, 2 great swords and 2 one-handed swords. The attention to detail is simply monstrous. There are scabbards for each weapon. To put it into one single word, quality. This is quality modding right there. But people, the best part is yet to come. To actually get the sword this time, you have to complete a quest.
Hello there. Say, you wouldn't happen to know any blacksmiths that can forge ebony, would ya?
That's right, it's even completely voiced. That's a nice surprise, isn't it? Of course, I won't spoil what the quest is about. Here, instead, a few more shots of those beautiful weapons. And there is one more weapon mod. And guys, believe it or not, but this one is even more epic and magnificent. Are you ready? Frying Punish, also by Nanako52 by the way. You know how the saying goes, right? The pen is mightier than the sword. Indeed, what a magnificent sight. It's like a multi-purpose tool. You can cook with it, you can bash heads with it. Available in all your favorite flavors, from iron to Daedric. Everybody will be satisfied. Order the whole set now for only 499 septims, and if you shout in the next 15 minutes, you will get a bonus sweet roll for free. The pens are absolutely compatible and work great with the mini oven, so better buy the oven too. And if you already bought it, buy another one. Alright, and now we shall also check out an armor mod. Truly Light Elven Armor by Let's Try Again. Yes, this is another attempt to make Elven armor look like something a rogue or a thief would actually wear. So trying again is indeed very fitting here. And yes, I agree, it indeed looks light. Not as light as the stuff by Refurb Madness, of course, if you know what I mean. You know, it looked way cooler on the screenshots on the mod page. Just look at this. Bam! Those are some really cool retextures. Well guys, unfortunately I only managed to cover one armor mod this week. So, this is it for this week's episode. As always, the links to all mods are in the description below. Don't forget to endorse the mods you like. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe if you are not yet a subscriber. I thank you all for watching and see you around.